Right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Formula 3 around Singapore. Yeah, like I said, around Singapore. And for once, this is actually a very big pleasure that I can say this. I'm the Kimster, and finally, joining me in the commentary booth will be Jedi.
Thank you very much. I am back.
He is back, ladies and gentlemen, so welcome, Jedi. It's been a long time since people could hear you, but they can.
I
'Cause
think it was Silverstone was the last time I did it.
Uh, it was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally, I have my
Anyway, more
partner
to the
in the
point.
commentary booth.
I'm back. I'm back. However, a lot of the drivers aren't, so unfortunately, we only actually have 9 drivers tonight. Hence, we have a short qualifying.
Yes. It's unfortunate, but I guess we can't really say. I mean, it's not really nothing that we can do. We can't. I mean, the drivers don't turn up, unfortunately. But yeah, there we go. 9 drivers. Short quali. We'll see who can get pole, which looks like a dry session, but I can't really tell what the weather's like because it is night time, so I can't really see the clouds. But hopefully, it should be a good race and good quali. But at this, everyone's guaranteed points, so it's kind of good for people that haven't scored any points this season, such as I think Hunted hasn't scored many. I think.
I mean, it's still got a finish.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they got to get to the important finish. But anyway, it looks like Assassin, Podium, no, Assassin, Eastern, Mackie. So it's those 3 out on track at the moment. You got Eastern on the hard tyres, Hunted on the hards, and Assassin behind on the soft tyres on the Toro Rosso. Starting on the soft is a bit of a dodgy strategy around here. Softs are not the best of race tyres, in my opinion, to do around here. But if you want to try and gamble, then you know it's your choice. As Easton just let Assassin through, but he just let him back through. So
Yeah, him and Assassin kind of trade places.
yeah, having a race and qualify. Also coming out on track is Hunted on the mediums. One of the most mental people I've ever seen in a lobby. Hunted, you're a mental lad. If you're watching this back, if you watch this back later, you're mental. But Dread's also out on track in the Haas. Dano is also out in the Renault. So we've got quite a few of them going out on track, but I believe it will be who first? I think it'll be Eastern. Right, finally I can do a. I've been waiting for this. Finally I can comment on my favourite race of the season. Right, gonna go on board with a lap on Eastern. Slow him down, so he's gonna warm his tyres up, and he's got. Oh, they're like kind of waiting. Oh, and Dano's just. Who's that?
Could have been a close one.
That's Mackie.
Mackie.
So, across the start finish line with the DRS open down to start his lap into the very fast section, turn 1, 2 and 3. Very tricky. If you run it, ooh, that could have been valid actually. Ran over the curbs a bit too much in turn 3.
I can guarantee that's valid.
Yeah, I feel like that probably wasn't valid. It validates me all the time, so it looks like he's kept his DRS up, so he might still be going for it.
I mean, banker lap needs to at least know the pace.
Yeah, true. But I'm going to change to watch the Easternator. And the Ferrari, who's doing very well this season. He's currently, I think, the championship leader. By
He has
points.
lapped. I've just checked the director. So
Ooh,
Mackie's
Easton
lap
missing
will be invalid this
the
time.
apex there. It's a bit of a tricky corner after the hairpin. Now into the Singapore sling, which is no longer a sling. Nearly hits into the wall, that's where you want to be. Placing the car very right forward, and ooh, hit the wall a bit there, but shouldn't cost him too much time. Down into the hairpin, you don't have to hit the apex, you just have to go around it, it should be alright. Gets a nice exit. There is a DRS straight on this little straight in real life, but they haven't actually had it into the game yet. So, no time gain through that, but he's got Mackie ahead of him, who he might want to get out of the way just so he doesn't get the dirty air. So his tiny little chicane area, a bit of a tricky one if you can validate on the curve on the inside there. Now underneath the grandstand. This is the apex, but doesn't hit the wall. Nearly did. Now coming through the final sector, very technical. Left, no, right, left. Now to the two final corners. The Assassin sets is 36.4. The first lap.
You backed off quite a bit there.
I mean, yeah. Mackie was very slow going through final corner there and nearly blocked it.
Assassin suddenly just jammed on the brakes coming onto the pit straight.
Did he?
Yeah.
Maybe he doesn't want to start the race on those tyres. He's doing that lap and then, I mean, if he can improve.
I mean, it's a tough ask of mediums to go faster than that. But,
yeah, I know. You might have misjudged it maybe.
Oh, hello. Brett's in the wall, in the hairpin. He has damage. Right hand end plate is gone.
Yeah. So.
Now watch out for that hairpin tonight. That is going to cause multiple problems, I think.
As you say now, I literally saw Assassin have to hit the wall. So yeah, people are having troubles with this. Meanwhile, Luigi in the Red Bull coming around. Now going to come around the penultimate corner. This corner's flat out. If you take the right line and got the right setup, what's it going to be? 38.2 goes P2. Quite a way behind actually, quite a way behind Assassin. It looks like he might have broken his front wing.
Nope.
No, he's got all of it. Assassin missing the pit lane. Oh wow, that's a pit lane exit, pit lane entry, even to be
Meanwhile, Mackie's just gone 5th with 141.1.
Yeah. I think starting on the hard tyres is probably kind of a goodish idea. It's an alright race tyre, but it's gonna be very slow to start. I mean, you might be trying to go a one-stop between hards to mediums or hards
Depends
to
what
softs.
track you're on.
Yeah, I know. Hards can be very good around some tracks, but crap around the others. But meanwhile, Dano
Say like
also
90% of the tracks.
yeah. He's only got 3 compounds this year, so he don't have much choice.
I mean, we're supposed to have 5, but the other 2 didn't actually make the cut.
Yeah, I know. Meanwhile, we've got Hunted Laxative, who's on his outlap on the hard tyres in the Red Bull, in the other Red Bull even. And the penultimate corner he comes. He started his lap in the Red Bull then. But was he going full throttle down the start finish straight? He looked like he was going very slow. Or was that just me?
Who?
Hunted.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at Dread. He was going rather slowly. But I think he was out of fuel. Hunted is maxing it out though.
Yeah, Hunted's going for it for sure. It just when I was along the start finish straight, I was kind of looking at my phone, looking at chat.
Well, he might have buggered something there.
Yeah,
he's
he's backed off, so he must have invalidated that lap. Meanwhile, his teammate Luigi, 2402, in the other Red Bull, going around the Singapore Sling. He might be on a lap. He's got Euro sets at none, so Easton's on that lap. Oh, he's hit the wall actually. Is that damage? Nope, looks like still got his front wing.
good.
I believe Assassin's on it. Yeah, Assassin's on a lap on the medium. So if he can improve his time, we'll see what he can do. Because that'll be impressive. He can improve almost 36.6 on the mediums. I mean, that'll be incredible if he does.
Someone who could potentially do that as well on the mediums, Mr. Onto the Podium. Just
You can do it
currently
on the
going through
hards.
sector 2.
He's mental.
Yeah, that's probably true.
As Hunted sets the pole position time of a 47.5. What a lap. Unbelievable. I mean, That was one of the best laps I've ever seen.
Ah,
Literally, can't beat it. Well done, Hunted. Fantastic, mate. Right, yeah, I'm gonna watch on to the podium actually. Seeing as he's one of the pace setters in this division. Round the penultimate corner he comes, takes it nearly flat out, has to go down one gear. That's pretty logical. Going to stay in 7th towards turn 1. Stays on the outside, hits turn 1, apex fine, turn 2, turn 3, nicely done. Running out into turn 4 next. It's a very tricky corner. If you're on the outside too much, you will invalidate it, but he does it very nicely.
beautiful
Down
line.
the down wrap onto the boulevard, so down this DRS straight. Braking, turn 5, taken very nicely. I think it might be turn 6 actually, down to the hairpin, right hand hairpin. Shifts up early, minimise wheel spin. Turn 6 I believe, I can't do the corners, but anyway. Singapore sling time, always a pain in the arse back in like 2013, 2012, 11, 10. That was one of the worst corners I've ever seen. Now across the Anderson Bridge, braking for the hairpin. Nicely done, that was a fantastic line through there. Now down
Ooh, a little bit of
one of the other long straights.
Slide there.
Yep, he's pushing it. Down to 90-degree right-hander. Coming into the 3rd sector, which is the most technical part of the track. How's he going to navigate it? Full of 90-degree left and rights. Very tricky part of the track, but it's personally one of my favourites because of the challenge that you do face with this. He's taking it very nicely. This is going to be a very good lap if he can continue this. Around the final corner, he's run out of deployment modes at ERS, but it's going to be a 36.3, goes P1. So he's proving that
Very nice.
mediums are you can improve. And look, he's out. Oh, he must have crashed it.
Gone.
No. Luggy? Are you dead?
Luigi.
No, he's not dead.
I think he's going in the
just running
pits.
to
There's
the side.
nothing in the director.
So that's Lugi committing to starting on the softs.
Not sure.
Bit of a
about
strange
that.
strategy. Yeah, it's a bit of a strange one. Well,
Softs
AMS...
are cooked on this track.
Yeah, I know. They burn about 3 laps in. When I was doing practice the other day, it took about 3 laps for them to absolutely fry. So it's not the best. Personally, I'd want to be one of the top 2.
I mean, unless he's one of those
certainly
people who just
mediums.
loves the smell of burnt rubber. I'm personally not one of them, but you never know.
Fair enough. Here comes AMS Dread around the final corner. It's going to be a 30 knot, 40.1 actually. Goes P5 on the hard tyres, so he's a bit he's a tiny look about 4 or 5 tenths off Easton. He's just hit the wall coming through the final sector, but he's not. I don't think he's on a lap.
he did,
He's
yeah.
got serious ERS. No, he's coming into the pits. Oh, nice pit. Nice one. Yep. Bit of a new line.
I think the pit
there.
entry is going to cause problems. I think the exit might be also bad as well, because yesterday in the wet,
Yeah, the
I
exit
believe
was
one of the
very
Toro Rossos
difficult.
had a problem.
Yeah, it's like 2 corners. The exit is. It's like the entry
Yeah.
of turn 1. So if someone like if you're sort of like 3 wide into turn 1, just imagine the scene. If someone gets hit on the inside and someone's coming at the pit lane, you know they're going to get taken out. But you know if anyone is going to 3 wide into turn 1, you're mental.
Oh. I just got a message off of Luigi saying he didn't realise it was short qualifying, followed by a few facepalm emojis.
Oh, right. I need to mute this chat. This is quite
Yeah. So I think
disturbing.
he's accidentally screwed himself over.
Yeah.
Is the short phrase.
Alright, meanwhile, the Maxter coming across the line to start his lap on the mediums in the McLaren. Through turn 1, nicely done. Through turn 2, ooh, a bit on the curb. Is that invalid? I generally think that could have been valid. Yeah, another invalidation for Mac.
Right.
It's don't think
It
it is actually.
was not.
So Mackie got away with that. So yeah, nice to see that the turn 1 and 2 and 3 are not taking as many victims as I would have thought. And I've just turned off notifications. It hasn't worked.
I don't think Xbox likes us.
Nope. No, but Twitch likes us now. 'Cause it works, so.
Don't jinx it!
And Mackie's.
I beg of you, do not jinx it!
That'll be fine. But it looks like Mackie has backed off of that because he has turned down his ERS as Hunted, the most mental person I've ever met, who has Asda as his gaming picture on his Xbox. I mean, must have been where he was born. Where how mental he is. But... I mean,
Oh, I don't know where to find that one.
have you heard the man in a party before?
No. I don't think I've actually been in
Okay,
a
well,
party
you
with
need
him.
to. Because he's hilarious.
Yeah, I
He's
don't
the
know
most
why I
random
found that
person you
joke so
possibly
funny.
can have. That is good. It's because I'm.
I can argue that.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, the two front runners have put on the softs. I'm trying to think. They might be trying to go for it, but they have. If they want to come out, they're going to come out. Going to have to come out there. Going to come out quite soon. Meanwhile, Hunted laxative from Asda. Assassin's come out the pit lane right in front of him, just going through turn 1 and 2. He does get out of his way, so nicely done from Assassin there, getting out of his way, turns 4. Ooh, nice. Oh, that was a nice line actually. You've got Brett ahead of him, he's going to want to move out the way, he does, slows down, lets the Red Bull through. Going underneath the many bridges, or many houses or hotels that you go through, and that's wide.
Dano goes to P3.
Oh. Cheeky Nando.
Very good lap from the Renault.
Yeah, I didn't see that actually. Amos Dread and Brett are on that lap, as is Assassin, but I was watching Hunted actually, so I'm going to keep an eye on Hunted. There's a lobby restart.
Wait, what?
I don't know. Okay, lobby restart after quali.
Oh, wait. Why?
I don't know. I think it might have been it might glitch or something. We can't. I don't know. I would ask why is it lobby restart, but there might be a reason. I don't know.
Hunter's getting a bit greedy with the track limits.
Yeah, I saw that.
And he's
9
got a bit
seconds up.
too greedy. He's invalidated it. That would have been a 138. That would have put him,
Oh, wow.
I think, 4th. Actually, it would have put him 5th.
Oh, Easton
Oh wow.
out of nowhere.
Eh? Yellow flags all
turn.
around. Oh, hello. Easton's done the Fernando Alonso line.
Yeah, he kind of did his lap and then I think he started celebrating, maybe, and forgot to pause his car, so his car went straight on.
I think
No, Matt,
Bodo
that's what the spring is
86,
for.
Bodo, who actually drives in this division, who's not here tonight, I think learned the hard
And
way
he's like
about
right here.
celebrating too early.
Oh god.
If anyone remembers Japan last season, he decided to do donut, giving that he'd already won the championship, which got him disqualified and put to the back of the grid.
Oh, oh that's good.
Still makes me laugh to this day,
Yeah.
because he was just too fast last season in our division.
Well, he's not even here. He's barely here anymore, so I think the last time he was here was like
Yeah,
Hungary, I believe. Wait, did we do Hungary? No, we didn't do Hungary.
We did
I think
not.
the last time he was here was Austria. Actually, Austria, yeah. So it was quite a while ago that Bodo appeared onto the podium, was out in pits, so that's podium second. But Assassin and the soft tyres is actually
I'm
probably
not sure why
going
Hunter's
to.
completing the lap. He's completely ruined his wing.
I think we're going to about to see a new pole position time. There it is, a 36.1. Knocks Easton off pole,
Nice.
which is only a tenth ahead of him actually. So Easton on the mediums. Oh, that noise! Ugh. Oh god, I just heard the worst noise ever.
What?
I mean, if you're watching the stream back, just listen to, just watch, wasn't, oh god, just Assassin's Engine. The worst noise I've ever seen. Ugh,
Right. Just realised what
that's bad. Right, so just we're gonna wait on Brett for to retire, and then we shall have a lobby restart, I think. I mean, maybe someone could message me why there's a lobby restart primarily, and that'd be cool. But then I'd like to know, because I'm nosy, so. So yeah, that was qualifying, but then we'll have a lobby restart, and then we'll get the race underway, hopefully, as soon as possible. Oh, that's a close pulse time, that is 0.021 Eastern. So,
I'm
and
not
there's
sure
11-second
Assassin
gap.
could have done that time if he wasn't on the softs.
I don't think you could have done that. Right, guys, I've taken a screenshot of the results if you need it for Thingamabob. I guess I'm just gonna have to leave.
We never get a break in this league, do we?
No. If it's not Twitch, it's a lovely restart.
I mean,
So
we're
I
still
guess,
going, as far as I can see.
Do they know that there's going to be a lobby restart? I mean, I hope so. Because people are going to be racing and they'll be like, no one there.
Oh, hello. And I
Oh,
think
there-
that is the deciding factor in that.
Yeah.
The host has just left. Yep. God's sake.
Let's get out of here.
Can we have just one race? One
Oh.
race without a technical problem.
Lovely
I
images
say I
that I've
think you
currently
just
got
left
to look at.
unintentionally. Did you? Was that unintentional? Ugh.
No, I just clicked leave, but I think I just got disconnected at the same time. So,
Let's
if I'd
not
been,
have that.
got rid of it then. Yeah, that'd be good to not do that. Gonna have a bit of a sip for my Pepsi.
Ah. Alright, the award for loudest sip in history goes to you, sir. God, you're like Shadow Claw's phone. Yeah, basically, I'm always in a party with Shadow Claw and Tribal Dragoon for the F4 races, and he uses his phone to speak because he doesn't have a mic, and... Ladies and gentlemen, Barney from The Simpsons.
Oh my god, I'm surprised. Right, what you saying?
You're disgusting.
Right, go ahead. I'll not interrupt.
Go ahead, what?
Yeah, you were saying something about Shadow.
Alright.
So
Basically, he doesn't have a mic, he uses his phone, and it kills my ear.
oh,
I say ear because I only have a one-eared mic. The other one's just like a little headband thing.
oh.
I mean, it's only like, what, 20 quid? It can't be that bad. Anyway,
Hopefully I can get back in the lobby soon and we'll get this race going.
unless someone decided to show up during the qualifying, so we're restarting so that he can get in.
I think it's Leon. He's saying about his update not being done. So I think we are going to actually have 10 drivers.
I had that.
So that'd be good.
Yeah, I was actually sitting just before the lobby started. I was sitting tearing my hair out because I think it was 7:30 it actually completed.
Tearing your hair out.
Not literally. I was getting very stressed I was getting very stressed because it wasn't going quickly as I wanted it to.
Oh.
Because conveniently, the game decides to, or Microsoft decides to get all their first-party stuff cleared up, and we do get the update. However, I'm not aware of that until I flick through Instagram whilst eating my dinner. Not a very smooth operation, but we're here now. And I can see Leon Miner is here.
Yep. He is.
So we will have 10 drivers once. We're missing 2. Who are they? Onto the podium is 1. And Luigi's the other. So when Podium and Luigi get here, we can get cracking.
So it's Mackie. Mackie's the lobby host, isn't he?
Yep.
It's a face farm moment. You. That gamer tag that I'm looking at. Born in Asda, raised in Asda. Will always be Asda boy.
Okay, and I'm looking at his thing, and yeah.
He's from
Not
Asda
entirely
boy.
sure.
Easton, why you want to know that? Look, you need an invite. Guess I'm gonna chuck in one.
Fairly certain it's really Mackie that can do that, but I suppose may as well try.
Yeah. Oh yeah, if I haven't got him off, for instance. I do.
No, it was Dana we were missing, okay.
Loogie in. Luigi! Yeah, Luigi! Yo! Who's in a barrier?
Songs in the world.
Okay, let me
Huh?
give you a bit of prediction, Easton. Who do you think? Who I reckon's gonna be in a barrier?
Haunted LAX.
Jesus, don't do that. Don't suddenly make yourself like a ton louder.
Oh, great. Looney's not joining.
Well, it's not working.
Looney's in the house now.
That is, unless that's the invite that you've sent.
Maybe.
By which case, that's possibly the reason, because I'm pretty sure it's the host, because I
didn't actually know
left
that,
the lobby.
They wouldn't work.
Yeah, I left the lobby in Germany with the connection,
Oh, yeah.
not connection, the Twitch issue, and I had to basically pester the lobby host. I believe it was.
It would have been Jason.
would it-
Entrusted that.
Yeah, no, it was entrusted, yeah. So he was the one that had to invite me. He was on a lap, so he couldn't actually do that at the time.
Yeah, I
Actually,
remember that,
you sent me a
but-
game invite, but it didn't work. I remember that now.
Yeah, I think maybe it doesn't work with if I'm streaming it, but I don't know. But yeah, all it took to work, get Twitch to work was literally uninstalling and reinstalling, and now it's literally fine. So yeah.
Is that it?
Yes. That's it. That's it.
I don't even know how to respond to that. Hey!
Hey! What are we aiming about?
Ludgi's here, you're half-wit.
Wow! I've got an invite from someone. Oh, it's Mackie. Oh, that was from earlier.
As soon as he gets in his Red Bull, we can get cracking.
So you get in the Red Bull.
Right, here's the Red Bull. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Is Leon a Hazard or Williams? Can he make his mind up, please?
Right, so basically, this is a long story. Leon has been in the Williams all
Oh,
these
don't
races,
start
but
that
on the
again.
forums. No, on the forums, he's been in the Haas this entire time. So he's been in the Williams all these races when he should have been in the Haas.
Okay, then that's a new one.
Yeah, so Leon's could have been in the wrong car this like the entire times. And he's back in the Williams actually. So Leon, just get in the Haas.
So
and
is
get
that
some
an
away,
error
mate.
on his part, choosing the wrong car, or is that an error on the
I don't know.
standings table?
No, it's the standings that
So
the what is it?
pretty certain once the driver draw's done, you pay attention so you know what car you're in, and as I'm saying that, he's gone to the Haas again. Do we know, does anyone know what car he's supposed to be in?
He should be in the Haas, like full-time Haas. I think he wants the Williams.
Well, he's been in the Williams,
Which-
I think the whole season.
Yeah, I think I've never seen him in a Haas apart from like Baku, I believe. And
I think it was
a couple of the
yeah, I
other
was going to
races.
say Azerbaijan is in a Haas.
Leon, I got a good suggestion for you. Then don't pit on the same lap as him. He said he doesn't want to get stuck in the pits behind Red. So you don't pit on
Yeah.
the same lap. Yeah, divvy. By the way, Sarah, if you're struggling with the grid order, it's been I've got took a screenshot of it. If you don't know the grid order, then I've got it on my profile. Okie doke. Well, hopefully we can get this actually underway, and then we should have a good race, and more bathtubs to be made. I'm joking, trust me. If I was making bathtub jokes, I wouldn't be a commentator anymore. No, Matt, she doesn't want to play with you. She only plays with people she actually likes. I just assume that I'm sorry.
Oh, frickin' finally. Come on, lot ears, ready up. I think we've already wasted enough time tonight.
Right, just keep an eye on Leon so we make sure he doesn't switch car. Right at right at the end of it. Because, I mean, you need to pay me that good sandwich, bruv. And maybe, I mean, you know, pay me a good sandwich and I'll show up at Tesco. But there's no point talking about Tesco at the moment. I've got a race to commentate on, so shush. So Leon, out of nowhere, has now been put in the Haas. So no, there's no longer going to be a Williams Leon is going to be a Haas Leon. So he's gone from a white car to a black car. A white, blue, into a black and gold one. Okay, I'm going to ask your opinion on this, Jedi. What do you think looks better, the Haas or the Williams?
I say Williams. I love the look of the Williams.
I'm a bit of both, to be honest. I like the black and gold, but the Haas there is a bit.
There's nothing wrong with the Haas, but I just prefer the Williams.
Yeah, I like the Williams.
I mean, the
actually.
Haas has
I'd probably
details
say-
that it shouldn't have on it. Cough, cough, rich energy. Cough, cough.
Yeah, I know.
But no, the
'Cause I'm
Williams
surprised Rich Energy hasn't
might not have
actually,
the
like-
guts in the real world, but it genuinely looks good, I think.
Right, could you just tell me who readies up first?
Yep.
Have you got the names down the side?
Yep.
Okay, because I haven't got them, so I just need to know about that. Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I think I prefer the Williams, but I think I'm surprised. You know, I'm surprised about this. I'm surprised Rich Energy hasn't like had a go at the F1 game for not, like keeping the Rich Energy sponsor on the car, because I know Rich Energy and Haas haven't got a good relationship with each other. So something I'm surprised about. Right, guys. Any predictions in chat? You can put them down. My voice is gone weird. Welcome to the 9 viewers currently got on stream. Good to have you guys. Always a pleasure
One
being
viewer for every driver.
a commentator. Yep. One driver equals one engineer. But they can't beat my engineer. She's the best.
I can
Check
rival
the
that. I had a unintentional race engineer yesterday who did a stellar job, I'm happy to say. Mr.
Is that tribal by any chance? Yep.
Yes, it was.
I tell you what, we'll do a comparison. Who has more points, Tribal or Sarah, in the standings, if you know that?
I'm fairly certain it is actually tribal.
Well, if it is, Sarah's still better, so. Haha. Yep.
I'm not sure
Yeah.
that if I'd argue that because you don't want to get on the wrong side of her.
Yeah. Huggy Bear 2015. Look, you can't select softs. See, I'm guessing the fact you were born in 2015, you are 4 years old. So,
Are you doing? Is that meant to be for me or? Oh, well, I wasn't.
no, there's a guy in the chat called Huggy Bear 2015, so I was like, 2015. It's just something I do. If I see,
He's
if I see
one of
like,
the F4 guys.
Oh yeah, I've raced him before. Oh, I've been in the fight with him before, so. He's got a cute name. I like it. It's
Hi,
called
Huggy.
Bear. So yeah, a lot of people not raiding up straight away. They're all being good engines. But I tell you what, bro, if they raided up too early, I'd have to slap them. Yeah, we've got a good view of the pit lane, which is actually a very high complex, and they've readied up.
Oh,
who's
Mackie's
that?
ready.
Okay,
So
good.
all is good so far.
Alright, you know, I'm gonna do this. The pit lane, very high up. I wonder if, I mean, maybe you try to jump down. Maybe you hit your head on the rails on the side of the track. Oh, you could jump down onto the little wires that are cutting them out, maybe. mean, you might hurt. Oh, okay.
I have no idea what, in the slightest what you're on about. However, we
It's
have
a reference from
great
like a couple of
to go
seasons ago in
through.
another level.
Yeah, I didn't start until
So-
last season, so I wouldn't know about that. Anyways,
Yeah, it was like season 1.
yeah.
You know, because you're back. you can do
UK
it.
beats
That's a
Assassin
record for
in
you.
the Toro Rosso. UK beats Assassin in the Toro Rosso is on pole position, very closely followed by AMS Easton in the Ferrari, in terms of qualifying time. Third place, a good starting place for Dano, the sole Renault of tonight, due to the unfortunate lack of numbers. Luigi in the Red Bull in 4th, Mackie, the McLaren of tonight, in 5th. Good start for him. AMS Dread in the Haas, well, the first Haas now, in 6th place. 7th for the Mercedes, Brett. Hunted, Laxative, still don't know where that's from, in the other Red Bull in 8th. Leon Minor, hang on a minute. Leon Minor, yes, he's in the Haas, he's 9th. Onto the podium, starting at the back.
Yeah,
For the
I
racing
don't.
point.
I so confused.
I'm fairly certain
I
he
don't-
was higher than that, did he? He didn't crash, did
Yeah, he was like, I think he was like P3. Like, because he got beat. Yeah, he was like P3, I believe.
I don't know, the podium was not that far down, I swear.
No, wait, did he bin it and we didn't know? I don't remember. Wait, unless he had maybe had a quali ban or something, I don't know. And maybe I missed it. I don't know. He's actually ahead of Leon on track, so maybe that's a sign of things to come in the race. Oh, oh god. Oh dear. Leon's
That's...
reversing.
that doesn't look right.
That's new.
Ladies and gentlemen, Sebastian Vettel's arrived.
What are you doing, Leon, mate? Bloody hell.
I mean,
Right, so the rest of the cars are
points for
lining up on
keeping
the
it
grid
going.
right now, and someone's been disqualified, and that's Mackie and Luigi, who've been disqualified from the formation lap. Yeah, they're all going to line up on the grid, and we're going to get this race underway. Hopefully, we don't have a start like Singapore 2017.
oof.
If that was the case, then I mean, it would be an instant start if we wanted that. It's not, thank God. And if any engineers out there, or if anyone can tell me what the weather would be like for this race, that'd be fantastic. But anyway, we need a better camera angle than that. There it is. Alright, 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, and it's 5 lights for the Singapore Grand Prix, and it's a go. And it looks like everyone's got an even start. It looks like Assassin's going to hold the lead, but that's... Wait, is that Dano? That is going to... Oh, it's
That's a
still
very good
wide!
start. Ow!
Oh, Luigi! Oh! Easton's been spun,
Oh
and Dread's
boy.
out.
Oh boy.
That is chaos. Okay, I'm gonna. Wait, did you record that?
Yeah, I've recorded that.
Okay. Wow. That was. So Dread is already out the race as Assassin holds the lead of Luigi in second, Dano holding the third position with Mackie up, not one place, Leon up. Leon from last up to fifth. So he's had a good one. Right, so and Leon, that's a bit of connection. Alright, I'm just gonna keep an eye on you, Leon, because your connection seems a bit dodgy. But that could just be me.
More to the point, second place Easton is now at the back of the pack.
I know, he's had an absolutely awful start. Unfortunately, for
Fortunately,
Easton, so-
he has no damage.
You didn't get damage from that?
He did not get damage. He has a full front wing. I
Wow.
have no idea how, but no damage is on that Ferrari. And he's very, very quickly catching up to Brett in the Mercedes.
He is.
He's
gonna
already
be
going
able to
for
get
it.
past. Yep. Is he going to go for the dive?
Nope.
He's
He's
going to
better
think better
at
of
it.
it. It's a very risky move going for that into that 90-degree right-hander. Is he going to... Oh, don't go for that. Ooh. Nope. Oh, that's a lag. Oh, Dread's out. No. Oh, yeah, he's already out. I was going to say, what? Where he gone? So, everyone's scoring points. Yee. They finish.
I mean, they
So,
wouldn't have
apparently
anyway.
have a dry rest all the way. As it looks like the championship
good.
protagonist of Onto the Podium is coming into the pits because he does have damage on that racing point, missing both his end plates and a lot of his front wings. So that is Podium and Brett into the pits for, looks like probably a nose change and a panty change, because that start was very chaotic. So it's unfortunate for Podium and Easton and probably Brett as well for having that incident, losing probably the front wings. Easton did get through it with the front wing very clean. So
I was just watching Easton there. He basically did his qualifying line, kind of cut the corner of turn 2, so I'm pretty sure that'll be able to win it going his way. Meanwhile, Hunter was going to the wall, but Mackie and Dano are right behind each other as Leon gets a penalty already. Wow.
as they're just talking about him in chat, and he's got a penalty. Lovely job.
1.5 laps we've managed, and it's already gotten 3 seconds. Good on you, Leon.
Mackie's on the back of
And
Dano,
Mackie-
and Dano's on the back of Luigi. So we're
Yeah.
going to 3-card battle to watch. So I'll keep an eye on that because we haven't got a 20-car field, so we can't exactly like look for any of the battles. Because I only need to look at one thing to see all the battles. Or Mackie
Leon's
outfit.
already on a yellow fuel
Green
light.
light. Oh,
That's interesting to know.
oh well, and he's cutting like every corner possible. Has he got damage? I'd say he probably does have damage the way he's kind of going. Yes, he's no.
Leon.
Okay, I thought he did have damage, but I can't see because his black front wing is dark.
I didn't
He's
see
like
that
below
to
this
him.
car. What is that camera angle? Kill it. Bloody hell! Did you see that? Did you see the camera angle I just had?
Yes, I did.
That was oh my god. That was bad. That was really bad. Bad.
Come
Yeah,
on,
bad.
Cody.
Right, anyway.
Get sorted.
Meanwhile, up the front, Assassin is absolutely flying. He's 3.3 ahead of Luigi in the Red Bull, so currently it's a Red Bull sponsored 1-2. And I was making fun of the Red Bulls being first and second in the practice I did with Hunted and Luigi earlier, but they're currently sponsored. The sponsor is now 1 and 2, so yeah, they've always been good around Singapore, apart from this year in Real F1, and I guess they're showing it. This is the junior team which is doing the better, getting the better of them. That's Easton. Eastonator.
That's not going to help this case.
Right, new movie out. Summer 2020. Eastonator. Singapore. The Return to Singapore, I don't know. Singapore's Revenge. There you go. That's the film. As Leon and Easton are battling. Ooh. As Easton gets... Oh, that's a bit of lag. Alright, that was caught on stream. That lag. That was a bit dangerous, but hopefully it doesn't cause any issues.
Who's lagging?
Easton. No, Leon even.
Easton. Leon. I'm actually
Yeah,
on
it's-
board.
I saw-
It seems okay to me.
As the Asda boy gets a 3-second time penalty.
Ah,
Hey. Big boy.
Joe, I would go to podium see if I can get a view from behind, but he's 30 seconds off, so that ain't happening.
Podium's 30 seconds off, but it's podium. He'll catch that up in about 2 laps. Just watch. But meanwhile,
Leon
on
seems okay
Dano
for me.
132's it might have been my perspective. He got overtaken by Easton and kind of like was a bit laggy. So it should be hopefully too much of an issue.
Anyway,
Easton got past. Leon is now chasing after Hunted, and Mackie, and hopefully trying to maybe regain that second place, which he did lose early on because of that incident. So, and while saying that, onto the fastest lap, set a new podium.
I think you got a bit well there.
That was on purpose.
Right.
And what I'm really upset about this race is no one's using the new pumpkin helmet.
It's so pointless!
It's got a little knob on the top of it which sticks out and it gives you extra downforce, trust me. Got a little pumpkin knob.
You can keep your obsession with knobs to yourself, frankly, but
Oh, for God's sake.
you opened yourself up for that one. What is the point of adding Halloween stuff? I genuinely don't understand it.
Because Cody's want to add more customization in the game because they think it's a better, and I like it because I play F1 a lot and I bang this game out.
That was
like
the corner cut, Mr. Dano.
Daniel. Oh, actually, wait.
Yeah, but
No,
it's
back.
1 day a year.
Yeah, but I mean, thing is, I mean, this year I was going to celebrate Brexit because that was on the 31st of October, but they moved it again. I can't celebrate anymore.
That is not the thing to be celebrated. However, political opinions are not the interest of tonight, so just not. Podium fastest lap again.
Meanwhile, onto the fastest lap, let's just set a new podium again. But meanwhile, Dano is on the back of Luigi in the Red Bull. And if I want
Yes.
Luigi to get a podium because I'm going to be the most going to make this interview very awkward if he does. Oh, Dano, bit late braking, nearly hit the back of the Renault, the Red Bull even.
And you hit the back of the whale. The window.
Yeah, so, yeah, meanwhile, that battle's going on. Not many other battles apart from Mackey's kind of a second behind and Easton's 2.1 behind those guys. Are you serious?
What's the matter now?
If you could see my screen right now, you'd be laughing. I've just got a notification on my Xbox. New, beautiful wallpapers have just arrived. Check them out. But I don't care. I'm trying to commentate.
I've been using the same paper since
Take the bike.
2015 when I got an Xbox One, and I'm very happy to stick with it, thank you very much.
I've got a,
As Max did
an
get us another
Overwatch
bounty,
woman.
I have the
But yeah,
Muddy
meanwhile,
Falcon.
I'm gonna annoy you guys so much with this camera angle because it's funny.
Mackey's getting right on the back of Dano now, so free car for a second. Loving this angle. from the
Oh,
helicopter.
Gibby, that was amazing. Oh, what you should put in chat is amazing. GG. CG Gibby in chat, fantastic little song you sing. Podium, he's our man. He won't win because of the quali ban. That's amazing. I love that. Oh god.
I don't know who said that, but
CG
Balls to
Gibby
you,
in
sir.
chat. He's a legend now. He's a legend in my eyes.
yeah.
But meanwhile, Luigi, you're holding up a 3-car train. Get a move on. Go down your.
Actually,
little
what was the point?
green
That does explain why Podium was at the back of the group.
Yeah, I mean, maybe he forgot to retire in queue. Like, he didn't know until they maybe just told him. What is it? I don't know why he would have got quali ban actually. I don't know what he did in the last race. He deserved it. I don't know how he did. Wait, Italy? Was he even here then? I don't know what he would have done, but I don't really. It doesn't really matter. But meanwhile, there's a bit of a DRS
Assassin's
train, and
pitting.
Mackey's going to go down the inside of Dano, and he's cut the corner. Mackey bit.
I'm against no penalty. Ooh,
Easton. Yep, now we've got battles to watch as Easton going to try and go on the outside of Mackey and turn forward. You can make that work, that'd be amazing, but you can't. Has to back off. Oh, lag!
Oh well.
What the hell happened there? Right. I don't know what happened there, but that was a bit confusing.
That is what you call a lag teleportation.
Ladies and gentlemen, F1. Hey, hang on a minute. Luigi's winning?
Bastard. Yes, Assassin pitted.
Oh. So, while I was saying that, you could be Assassin, or if I want to
So this is
I'd
actually
say
what it is a
United
4-car
States.
battle for the lead. Provisional
Yes.
lead, anyway.
But Easton's on the back of Dano, he's looking for that second place back. He's going to go up the inside, he is.
He's going for it.
Down the inside, he is, and he cut the corner
And
a
he's
little bit.
got it. Good move, sir.
Indeed. That is Easton up into second place, so he's going to chase after the burning tyres. Red Bull of Luigi.
I mean, fair play to
Luigi's
Easton for
going all over the road.
making up the. Yeah. Fair play to Easton for making up all the ground after poor start.
You kind of got lucky with the people pitting as well, I think. But he's bloody quick, he is.
Yeah, that's really as
Luigi's going to come into the
pits.
pits. So he's going to shove on a set of hards maybe, or a set of mediums, but if he struggles on a set of hards, then he's a bit mental. But I'll keep an eye on what he's going to go on. Looks like he's going to put on a set of mediums. So he's committing to a 2-stop, he will probably stop again at about lap 17. No, actually hold on, let me think about this. I'll probably do about 13-14 laps on those. If you can manage, and then come out and try and hammer it for the final few laps. But I can tell you right now that he might have a bit of advantage over people ahead of him, because the mediums are a much better race tyre, and they're probably the best race tyre available tonight. So yeah.
I think Singapore is a medium track. Softs
Yeah.
just burn, hards just don't work.
Yeah, I think.
Then again,
my strategy
that can be
tomorrow
said about pretty much all the tracks.
Yeah, I know. I think tomorrow my strategy is probably going to be like medium, soft, medium.
Yeah, I went
Oh,
medium
I haven't done much
hards because I
practice.
couldn't actually put the softs in a way that would actually make it work. However, we were rain affected, so that just out the window.
Yeah, I heard it was a good race because my boy won. And your boy
It
were on
was,
the podium,
yes.
were you not?
I was indeed. Somehow.
Good lad.
Yes.
We haven't
Genuinely
got
don't
an
know how I
outfit
stood
tonight,
spin, because, yeah.
Well, as long as you didn't spin, it won't matter. As long as you got podium. But yeah,
It was actually double for Alpha, but that would be something to keep you happy.
double.
And I came on.
Oh yeah, I know. Oh yeah. Little nonce.
Assassin just got Leon.
Nucleus Assassin just wait, hang on, he's not just overtaken him there.
What have you done
Oh, here
that?
comes podium actually. I don't know, but I think he's overtaken him in the most awkward position ever. But Leon's just been passed by Podium, who Leon, I don't know if he's missing a bit of his front wing. So Leon's struggling. Is the minor.
Are you seeing a yellow fuel light on him? Because I think he's had that for pretty much the whole race.
I'm the yellow fuel light in his car as well, so
Yeah.
it's just something he may be on field his car, so he didn't actually like pay attention a lot. Meanwhile,
Anyway,
I suppose on
Podium
the
is
back
now
of
on the
Weekly
back of
Assassin.
Assassin.
Yeah, these two have got a bit of
Basically
reputation
said the
for being
same
the
thing.
fastest. Yep, these two have got a good reputation. Both have multiple wins. Both kind of fighting for this championship in F3. But I think Assassin's a bit behind. Podium back end sliding, coming onto the Anderson Bridge. So he probably got on the power a bit too early maybe and lit up the rears. But his tyres should be okay, he's not in the wall, I don't think no damage at all. So yep, Podium's still on the back of Assassin. He's gonna keep gap. Maybe look for a move and maybe into turn one if he can keep the DRS gap between them. Well, Mackey's on the back of Dano. So that's a battle for P2. Ooh, Mackie very late braking to turn 3. Doesn't make the corner though, so he's kept the gap. Oh, he also did 3. What's happened? That might have been Leon.
It's a very slowly on
looks like Leon.
who is now pitting.
Yes.
Also hunted.
It's
pitting.
very slow in the pits.
Yeah.
That's the boy. He's in. So he's in for a set of hearts. So he's going to try and do 21 laps on those. As also Brett's coming in.
Good luck with that.
Brett going about 4 miles an hour coming into the pit lane. That's a bit slow. What tyres are going to pit and go on to? That's a very weird camera angle. I can't actually tell. Wait for another set of mediums.
Oh, he's got a new wing.
And he's not going.
Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay, there you go.
They must have learned from Lando Norris. Oh, he just retired. Okay, corner.
Oh, his car's going to come out on track as well. You got going.
Actually,
and then-
no.
Okay.
That is literally learning from Lando Norris because he ended up retiring from that race as well.
As Hunted.
As Hunted gets yet
Wait, no,
another
that's not Hunted. I was watching Leon. I was like, wait, he gets penalty.
Hang on a
Hunted
moment.
laxative.
Either having a visual glitch, or Brett is going mediums on the front, hards on the rear.
That's which that used to happen all the time. It's just one of those. But meanwhile,
I'll tell you something that is
while we were
weird
looking at
that
something
we
else,
haven't seen at all in this league. There's a race I was doing that was, I don't know how, but half of the front tyre was soft, half was full wet.
oh,
Which is
Well,
secretly,
things,
we
I'll tell you
don't
what.
know this yet, but it was secretly the introduction of the new all-weather tyre for 2020.
welcome to Formula E.
It was
Yeah,
a
anyway,
glitch.
I mean, if you watch the F2 race back in Germany, then you'll see that a certain Mercedes called LR Tom Chelsea was running Inters for a remainder of the dry stint. So, yeah, just another visual glitch.
Right.
Until they got put in a wall, I'm pretty sure. By yours truly.
That's probably not something you want to admit publicly.
I don't care. I mean, I don't think it was me anyway. I think it was AMS Crashly. Who I shouldn't mention if Matt's watching this stream, because those two are great friends. Meanwhile, Mack is on the back of Dano, very close to the back of the Renault, so it's two Renault-powered cars going for it on track. But back,
The works when
Further
actually had
back
a bit
is-
of a tank slapper. But he's still going.
yeah, I think Dano might be struggling actually. He's got quite a little ERS, as Mackie's got loads of his ERS to play with. If Mackie wants to attack, you can just turn up the ERS and you can probably go for it. Over the curves he goes, and
He's pitting as we have the
Dano's
yellow
got
zone. What's happened? Oh, hello, Hunted. Facing the wrong way.
yeah, looks
He's
like Hunted.
going again now.
And
there is a
Hunter
missing
looks like
end
he's had a
plate.
bit of a mess. Oh.
So I think we predicted
Dano's-
Hunted would be in the wall.
Hang on.
And
Yep.
I'm pretty sure he's been in the wall multiple times actually.
Yeah, so meanwhile, Dano's got come to put on a set of hards. So he's gone for a bit of a different strategy there.
I mean, it
Always-
is possible
Wow.
that 12
Wow.
games to hards is an awesome strategy.
Well,
But-
Dano completely forgot how the pit lane went. He's come across, like, out of the pit lane and then immediately gone straight. So he's kind of forgotten about that pit lane. Yellow supposed to that is not. It is. Yukimi Assassin's just binned it and he's lost no front wing.
Oh no. That's not good.
Assassin. Man.
Oh, I can see that, yeah. I just cut corners as well. What is that noise?
It's you. Yeah, we Cornish massive.
For the last
no,
time,
no,
I'm Norfolk Cornwall. I'm from Scotland. I didn't sound it, but I am from Scotland.
I can tell you're just trying to put a Scottish accent on right there. I can just tell.
No, you think?
We. Meanwhile, Easton
this
is
is
Piers, who
horrible
actually is
time
Scottish.
enemies. Back ends all over the place. Mackie with
what?
another penalty. Mackie
He's
and
just got that
Easton
for coming
both
to
going
the
into
pit
the
lane.
pits. Assassin in a wall there. And
He's got a penalty for cutting, like not cutting it, but yeah.
Assassin doesn't
Right,
know
don't
how
listen
the
to me
pit
because I'm just
actually
talking
works.
absolute bollocks. Who?
Assassin.
Who's Assassin?
Yeah, he was going in, went out, went back in. Why is
Stop
Mackie
trying
on
to
the
talk like you're
soft?
Scottish now.
I need to get the point across that I'm Norfolk Cornwall.
Okay, I believe you're Scottish. Just that you can talk normally.
as is normally. Scottish people still speak English, you know.
What's English? I only speak English.
Right. Yeah, why
No, I
did
speak
Mark go on
English.
soft? Is
Oh.
that like a 3-stop?
Actually, no. No, that's strategy. That's a good strategy actually, because you can go medium, soft, medium. Get softs out of the way in the middle stint, and then be quicker on the mediums at the end. Probably what I'm going to do tomorrow, but I'll probably be in the wall because someone named I forgot his name. No, yeah, MX TT GW will probably put me in a wall because I didn't go to Tesco car park. And someone also, who I'd like to just decide to say this on stream, if you are going to watch this race back, which I hope you did not, Hyperface, you my friend, you're a dickhead.
Well then.
Yeah, I have a great relationship with him. He's an F2. He's a nonce. He doesn't know how to drive. Dive bombs every week. I tell you what, he dive bombed. You know the final corner in Germany? Yeah? Where it's like a flat out corner,
Yep.
nearly. He tried to dive bomb me there. He pushed me like onto the right kind of the exit. He's so dodgy. He just
That's
causes
not
a stir, he
a
does.
operation. And I would advise you not to use the word nonce.
Okay, mine. My right is over.
Yeah.
As Mackie gets us 3 second time 24, cutting, we're looking very
I
wide
thought the
on
word
turn
nonce
1, 2.
was an extremely British term for idiot until I was informed of what it actually meant.
Assassin, who's down there actually after he's had his front wing change, gets a 3 second time penalty, who's kind of not very closely followed by Leon in the Haas. But meanwhile, while we were saying that, Brett has left the session, so he's done with his race. Fortunately, he did retire in the pit lane after he'd had a few incidents, so it still sucks to. Maybe he's going to go eat some custard.
Luke's going slowly. I think Luke is
Or was
a
he
problem.
in the wall?
He's not got damage. He wasn't involved, I don't think.
Maybe just mistake, maybe, I don't know. You know what, Easton's are all over him,
Maybe
so
the point,
this is
Easton's
the battle
now
for
right
second
behind
place.
him.
Yes, and I can tell you're talking Scottish again.
I didn't stop.
Oh. Oh, Easton going to create cut back at turn 4. He does. He's going to have DRS as well, so he's going to power his way past in the Rari. Yep, very nice. From Easton there, as he swoops past the Red Bull. As Dano 132 gets the penalty, looks like cutting turn 4, or running too wide on entry. That's something you can do, it's a bit of a pain if you do it. But yeah. Meanwhile. Podium, he's our man, he's currently winning. He had a poly man. There you go, fixed it. Gibby, I hope you're still watching. If you heard that, then rate me. Fight me.
They will fight you, that was a copyrighted song.
He's not happy. He
But
doesn't
how
seem
much
happy
longer
in
is
chat.
going to stay in the lead?
I don't know, he's gonna probably
Because he's not pitted yet.
No, that's no, he pitted on
Which
that
he
one.
would have at the start. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
he's on 16 laps since 40, so he's made it unlikely stint work. And we're up to 69 minutes on the stream. Absolute way haze. And we're on, there's 31 laps and we're on lap 16. Oh, this is gonna be a long race. Closest battle truck is currently Assassin on the back of Hunted LAX. So Luke got a time penalty for looks like cutting the first, probably the first chicane, where it looks like he was. As Mac gets another penalty. He's racking up quite a few of them, Mackie is this race. I mean, I know he doesn't
Oh,
like
hang
Singapore
on.
very much.
Oh, assassin! That was the corner cut, almost led to the wall.
Huggy, let me try and fix that for you, mate. Looky, he's our man. He's not gonna win. Because he's a spam.
I've just noticed,
Oh,
as Assassin goes past Hunted, Hunted's missing an end plate.
is he? Actually, yeah, I think so.
However, he has basically
right,
just
left side.
pitted, so I'm not sure if he's wanting to pit again.
Maybe.
I've got one.
Nice camera angle.
Yeah. Leon, he's our man. He ain't gonna win. His car's like a van. Eh?
Right, rate that on the stream. I want to know how good you guys thought that was, because I thought that was 50-50 really. I mean, what? I mean, I. Podium's in the pits. Podium. Are we podium? Podium. He's our man. He's currently not in the lead because he's with Yanan. I don't know.
Yeah, let's just stop. That did not work at all.
I think I'm just gonna let the chat do that from now on. Then they do better. Well, I think Shinji Gibby's the lord of all them. As Hunted, LAX gets a penalty, and I've got the worst camera angle. Go away. As here comes Leon in the pits. He might come in and retire his car. He's having a bit of a shocking race, 19 seconds behind. I mean, he's still going to be in the points. So I mean, if I was him, I'd still keep going. He'd still be scoring points. He might be maybe put on a set of hards and go to the end. Actually, he's going to wait on a set of softs.
Why is he,
So he might be going
why
fast
is
as
he
well.
getting a wing?
He might have broken it.
No, I could actually see that as he was going in. There was no damage in that. You can actually see, if you can't see my angle, but the guy who pulled the wing off, there was nothing wrong with that. Well, obviously there must have been
Maybe.
Magic Born the game actually doing that in the first place. And again, the game can be a bit retarded because it refused to
Language.
repair my wing point. That's
What-
very
why am I
easy
saying that?
considering what you said.
Yeah, I know.
Compared to some of the stuff you've said, that's baby talk.
Okay. Jedi, he's our man. He drives an Alpha and a Taliban.
Hashtag
I've just said in the chat
controversy.
that I'd stop. Literally, Huggies just said, let's just agree. First was the best, and we will all stop. And I've just said yes, and I've immediately done.
Oh,
it.
hello.
I'm
Leon
sorry.
Just hit the hairpin.
Oh.
Yeah, I agree with Huggy on this one. Yeah, Leon just hit the hairpin wall, just went like 90 degrees.
Oh.
Pretty sure Ethan's gonna lap him any minute now.
Oh yeah, probably. He's expecting what's his face to go to the end on the his set tires. He's only 5 lap on hards. But although he's on the mediums, so he's having a bit of an alternate. Has he got that glitch where his rear tires are like hards in his front, some mediums? Let's have a look at this. Nope, he's on mediums, but he's on softs. He's on mediums, but he is on hards.
Yeah, I'm getting that as well.
Yes, Matt, I know.
Remember, it's saying hit strategy open. It's got a green light for the pits. So.
Yeah, I mean,
Then again, he did have to pit earlier than he thought, didn't he?
yeah, true. Cheeky Nander onto the Nodium. There isn't many battles on track to watch, to be honest, apart from Podium slowly catching up to Luigi. So it's 11 lap old mediums versus 2 lap old mediums. So maybe, just maybe, we might have a battle for the lead between Easton and Podium, because Easton's on the hard, so he's probably going to go to the end. Podium might have to stop again. Not 100% sure, but he probably will. Maybe pit for the soft at the end. Wait, how many stops has everyone made? So we've got a 1 stop, 1 stop, 2 stop, 1 1 2 1 2. So yep, I think. Wait, is that a 2 stop? I don't think his tyres are going to last to the end of his race. Probably won't know. He'll probably have to pit again. Wait, meanwhile he's on the right. He's right on the back of Luigi now in the Red Bull. I'm gonna try and make a move. Oh, Luigi locked up, coming to the little chicane area that we have right here. I'm gonna go underneath the grandstand, locking up again. He's struggling on those tyres. Oh, misses the apex. Allow Podium to go up this side. It can't. Backs off. Oh, it's so close. Superior grip. So we don't use them nowadays. Yeah, he's gonna probably come in his nose.
No one in my division uses mirrors, I can say that for a fact. It's new mediums.
Oh, Nightbot. Ouch.
What?
Nightbot's just destroyed Matt by saying, "You are the missing link. Goodbye." Oof.
What's that, Sunshine?
Oh, don't start an argument in chat, Matt. Come on now. Swear to God.
Oh, hello.
Look, he just no, not Luggy. Huggy, just ignore him. He's being a typical Matt.
Speaking of Lucky, Assassin even, basically just came out right behind him, lost the back end completely, and I'm pretty sure he just hit a wall there. He has done, he's lost the end plate. Ugh.
Oh, yes. Oops. Oh, yes.
Oh, it's just coming off a turn 4. Did that.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tricky corner turn 4 is, so.
Ooh, he's lucky not to lose the other one there.
He's gonna hit the wall actually there, to be honest. Oh, Assassin very deep into the hairpin. Oh wait, was that Easton just get a penalty?
Yep. Yes, Easton just got a penalty.
Is Podium now going for it once? Oh,
hello.
That is
Hunted. That's on the hairpin.
So, as the boy, round again. He's making a few mistakes in this race, but I don't think he likes Singapore very much, as he's kind of proved it in the practice we did all earlier.
I mean, he can join that club. I can make him his jacket.
As he gets a penalty actually, so he's having a bit of a mare, unfortunately. Oh, Assassin's out.
Oh, Assassin's gone. Where's Mackie? I think that's turn 1.
Wait.
Can't
Wait, is he
see. It's turn 1 somewhere. It's somewhere in the final turn. He's already despawned.
I think he's retired in the pits.
So, is it?
Because he went past him while he went past the pits. I think that was
Yeah, Hunted's pitting again.
Yep, he's shoving on upset mediums. Will probably take him to the end if he can manage him and not bin it in a wall.
That was a retirement in the pits, because he's not listed in the race director.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are about to have a Podium versus Easton battle. Oh.
Again.
Yes, Gibby! Attaboy! Podium, he's our man, he's gonna win. But he had a quality play, what? No, Podium, he's our man, he's gonna win. We're the quality man. But he's not, because Easton's gonna do it. Because he's a legend. Absolute living ledge.
Who knows, because there's penalties going all around.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I don't know who has more penalties, Podium or Easton, but I don't know if Podium has any penalties, to be honest. He's a very consistent driver with his Podium, and he's very good. But because he's on those mediums, he's closing in on Easton. Probably he's going to be within striking distance pretty soon. So hold on, Easton, mate. Better strap in. You're in for a whirlwind. Podium has no penalties currently, according to Gibby, and
Easton
has 6
has
seconds.
6. Easton has 6 seconds.
Wow. So this race,
As it
Podium's going to win the
stands-
race if he can keep it.
Yeah.
But can Podium take those tyres to the
How
end?
many-
That's the thing. You might be able to take them to the end, but it'll be very worn. Easton
If
might.
he does,
I mean,
how many wins would that be? I think I've lost count.
oof. I'd have to ask one of the people that aren't maybe someone
That's
like
the
Martin or
Podium
something.
Club.
Yeah. Gibby, how many wins has Podium had? Because I know you're part of the Podium Club. But meanwhile, Podium's now within the DRS of the Easternator. 7? Jesus Christ, I didn't realize there was that many. Alright, 7 he thinks. Okay. That's a lot of wins. Oh, wow.
I know for a fact that 2 of them were wins with fastest laps.
Yeah, he's good. He is.
And
I mean, the thing is, I've been in this
I
league
just
since it
noticed there.
started, and I've only had about 3 wins. For 4 seasons, this league has had, I think, so far. Through 2017, 2018, and 2019 currently, and I've only had about 3 wins in total. He's had 7 in 1 season. He's absolutely mental, lad. This guy is. But I'm giving credit to him. He's
I mean,
fantastic.
I've been in since the start of last season, at the end of 2018. I didn't get any.
Yeah, it's a tough ask.
I've been close. I've been 0.3 of a second away from a win.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
It's just a
Shout
matter
out
of
to
how
King
consistent you can be.
Essex Tomo if he's listening.
You do not
That fight in
fight Tomo.
Japan last season. Yep.
We do not speak of that name.
I know. Don't worry about that. I just wanted to, for the context of what I'm saying.
Oh, Easton, hold on, mate. He's right behind you.
Easton.
Oh no. I don't know how long
Well,
Easton's
if it
got,
sticks
but I'm
like
gonna
that,
hold on.
then it's... Yeah, if it
Oh,
sticks
God.
like that, and
Oh,
as
here
I'm
we
saying
go.
that,
Here
here we go.
Here we go.
Ooh.
Cut across his nose, could have broken his front wing there. Wow.
That was almost a Kvyat Raikkonen incident there.
I mean, yeah. I mean, if that was how it went, and that was ended up with Easton out the race, then I would have been very unfortunate. They're about to lap they're about to lap Leon, so hopefully Leon doesn't hold these guys up and gets out of the way and lets these guys resume their battle, which they are currently doing.
Leon's a
Just saying.
ghost.
Is he?
Fairly soon I just saw a ghost house.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's the new feature
I'm now
online where
100% certain.
if you ghost, if you're a lap fight, you ghost. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
So actually,
That just
feature has been
eradicates the
added
blue
within-
flag, but what's the point of that?
Well, if you turn ghosting off, I don't think it does. But I think if you have ghosting on, it works. But I don't honestly know about it all. The update only came out earlier today, which allowed that to work. But yeah, I don't know. But meanwhile, Podium's are still literally looking at the back of that Ferrari. He must be very familiar with the back of that Ferrari now. He's been at the back of it lots of times this season, and I presume it's not going to be the last. He'll be looking at the rear of that Ferrari. But yeah, he's doing a good job so far, and one of my friends has just put up a post, and that's really put me off. Over off. Right. So Podium had the DRS, they couldn't get close enough to make a move into turn 1. Maybe try and to try and get to make a move on the Raffles Boulevard, which is this long straight coming up. It's not very straight, it's kind of a bit of a curved straight, as a lot of these are straight. I mean, there's a lot of straight. Oh god. Oh, he's had a very bad run. Ooh, that's close to the wall. There's side by side coming to that corner. Turn 6, I believe. Oh, he ran off track. You're gonna have to give that position back.
Oh, that was. Oh, he
Oh, you didn't give it back.
That was a hit.
Yep, I saw that. They're still side by side. Yeah, there you go. Easton lets Podium back through. So Easton's still in the lead of this race. So yeah, these guys are having a good fight, and we're here to watch it, thankfully. Now Podium's still right behind Easton. Is he going to go for a move into here? Nope. He thinks better of it. He had a look, but he couldn't make it work, fortunately. For him, the bit of a clumsy, would have been a clumsy move if he'd actually made it work, and maybe there could have been contact and could have pushed him in the wall there. But yeah, he thought better of it and backed off. Now underneath the grandstand, right, kind of one of my personal favourite parts of this track, very unique. But it is, yeah. Easton holding the lead, but probably won't be very much longer because Podium's gonna just keep attacking because that's what he does. Oh my god! Jesus! Wow. Okay, that was.
Right. Some poo'd come out.
Leon Miner's in the pits. Leon Miner's in for a wing change. How many stops has this boy had? He's had a lot now, I'm pretty sure. He's only had 2? Really? Okay, that's a bit weird, because he's ghosting while he's getting laps. While he's in the pits. So, on to the racing point. Podium. Okay, don't it? Yep, that. He's now in the lead of the race with a 1.9 second gap to Easton behind, who's has got a lot of penalties, so Podium is on his way to another victory.
That was a wall.
So, which wall?
Everyone! Everyone!
Don't ask. Right, I tell you what, Easton's actually saving his ERS. He's currently on none, so he's not actually using his pace. But meanwhile, Podium's kind of managing is keeping on 1. That's kind of like the ERS you kind of want to be on around this track, just to minimise the wheel spin, make sure you don't.
Whilst I still don't know what the heck you're talking about there, just before that, something to note, Luigi is right on the back of Dano.
Hi! So here we are, a battle.
No!
I know! I was going to say, if we went for that, then I would have been just...
Do not go for another take there.
Yes, Martin, I'm watching. Don't worry about it. Don't even worry about it. Right, Luggy's looking up all over the place. A flat spot sort of thing in this game.
Okay, not to toot the horn, but at least I can do a Scottish accent.
Because you're half Scottish, obviously. As Dano's now being passed by Luggy, so Luggy's up into the podium, and who's that coming up pit lane? Oh, wait, what?
That's Easton.
Oh. So Easton wants the fastest lap. Nice. Meanwhile, he's now going to be in the battle with Luggy, who I'm expecting Easton to actually gazump them and clear off into the distance. I mean, Easton at this point is probably thinking, I'm so happy. I'm absolutely battering them. I hope people get that reference in chat, because they better, or they're not a true or fun player.
I don't.
Right, get out. F1 YouTuber Championship. You must have watched some episodes.
I think I watched part of 1 and then I had to go get dinner.
Oh, well, I've watched like the whole every F1 YouTuber Championship that there's been. I'm a big fan.
I'm a big fan.
I'm not a fat boy. I'm just passionate. Oi! Podium's in. Podium! Easy. He's into the pit lane. And the Brazilian's going to shove on a set of softs. I think he's going to come out ahead of the Easternator. And he gets his pit stop done. And he's going to resume.
Hey, Ben. Hey, Ben. Happy time.
Oh, actually, this is going to be quite close, actually, between Easton and Podium. They're going to come out quite close to each other. Oi! The battle for the lead resumes. And Easton's already on the attack, and he's going right on the outside of Podium in turn 4. Oh, that's going to be close if he wanted to try and make that work. But Easton's now got the DRS, he's going to go for a look for him up the inside. He is, here he goes past the racing point. And he's passed. So Easton showing that he has the pace, had a brilliant outlap to get ahead of the racing point driver there at Podium. Fantastic. Nice job, Easton. But fortunately, mate, as long as Podium gets 2 penalties within 4 laps, then
3.5.
I don't think. Yeah, close enough. I don't think he's got much chance, unfortunately, if Leon gets another penalty. This man has just been on track for a while and not been doing the best, to be honest, mate. Not gonna lie, he's not been having the best race.
I mean, he's getting points.
He's still got that yellow
so
fuel light.
I think
Pretty sure it's
that's
at the start of
another
the
major
race.
problem.
Probably is, yeah. But meanwhile, ahead of him
Constable
is the
starting
Renault
to
Dano, who's literally on 16 lap old hard, so his tyres are going to feel very fried. To be honest, he's not going to be having a fun time at the moment.
Committed to one stop.
Yeah, no, he's making. I mean, he's making the tyres work up in 4th position at the moment. 16 seconds in front of Mack in 5th, and then 34 seconds ahead of Hunted in 7th. No, 6th even. Easton sets any fastest lap of the race, so Easton's on
There
it.
it is.
If this was a wet race, Leon would have won. Well, it's not a wet race, so Leon didn't win. You know, Podium's got the
Very late
DRS
on the rest of their podium.
Yeah.
If you'd activated that earlier,
yeah,
at
battle for the
least
lead.
you could have possibly gone for a move there.
I mean, he probably might go for a move somewhere else. He's very close to the back of him now, so I have to sit through him all along every straight that you can find, apparently. So call him butter because he's on a roll. Yeah, I'll just say this again. Good evening to our 8 viewers that we have on stream. It's good to, again, it's always good to be commentating for you guys. It's always a pleasure.
Ooh, that was a... Yeah. Podium just got to the back of Easton.
Oh, I was literally just looking at the chat for a second, just because Nightbot popped up, and then I missed something. Oh, there you go, saw it on stream. Okay. Okay.
He's not
Podium.
got damage, but he's almost done it again there. So clearly
Wait,
Podium has
leave
more
Easton
pace
alone.
than
Just
Easton.
give him a break for once. I mean, he's had a break for a long time actually, but you've nothing but attacking. Come on. At this rate, you're going to win the race, so I wouldn't go risk anything. Like I did in Italy last week when I would have won if I'd stayed within 3 seconds of Skunk. But no, I hit him on the final lap and spin, and then lose the win. So, yeah. Oh, Leon again? Again in the pits? Seriously? Oh, Jesus! Updrafting or something? What's this?
That's
Lost
a,
him.
what it is,
Lost
it's
him that wide.
contact.
That's side by side, just a hairpin. Okay. Podium, that wasn't the. I feel like.
Hang on.
Oh, wow. Okay. Right.
Leon's going out on full wets.
Yep. Right. I'm gonna keep an eye on this geezer. Because how long is he gonna last?
That is not a visual glitch, ladies and gentlemen. That he is actually going out on full west. That is
He's
not
gonna get
on.
trouble
He's
for
going to
that.
get a right. He's going to have a right ripping in from the stewards. What?
Yeah. There's a battle for the
What are
regional,
you
but the
doing,
fact is, there's
man?
literally a car in full wets. In the dry. I mean, he probably hasn't
He's
got any
already
tyres left.
drifting. What?
He's pitted he's like pitted like nearly every lap. He's had 4 stops.
Yeah, but
Because if he crashes out now, then he'll get a bollocking.
he'll
He's
serve
not
it
just
right.
crash out
He's
purpose.
already drifting.
Yeah, I know, it's a bit of a stupid decision to be honest, I don't know why.
I
would've
don't think I
mean,
need to record this. I'm pretty sure you're watching on the stream, aren't you?
yes. There's a 1.7
I
get
don't-
oh, that's in the wall. What are you doing? Oh, what are you doing? Right, the leaders are on the final lap, so I'll watch.
I don't care if it's the last
bloody hell,
lap,
Leon.
Leon. What the hell are you doing
Right, who's lapping him?
on the full
Hunters has lapped Leon, so he's been lapped by everyone. I mean, I'm not surprised, to be honest. Are you surprised? He's been lapped by everyone?
I'm not anymore.
Oh, Leon, what are you doing?
He's being a very naughty
He's weaving
engine.
everything, so he's any second now he could bin it in a wall and end his race.
He's
so.
He's actually trying to weave there. He's deliberately steering.
Yeah, I know. I'm watching him. But he's
Yeah.
I don't know what he's doing.
He's being an idiot. Is what he's doing.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the Mr. Podium 3.8 ahead of Easton, so he's knuckled down, absolutely gone for it, and I know exactly what he's doing. He's going for fastest lap. So Easton had it. I'm expecting soon. This guy's going to take it off him. Look how much ERS he has left. Oh, hunted. That's a wall. Right, meanwhile, this man, he had a quali ban. But he's going to come round the final 2 corners and he's going to win in Singapore. Like just I said, yep, here we go again. And there you go, fastest lap. Podium wins in Singapore. With Easton going to come home 2nd place, but is he going to hold it? Because of penalties, he might drop 3rd because of Luggy. Let's find out, but I believe Luggy has a few penalties
Don't think
himself.
he has enough.
What's it going to be? And Luggy secures the 3rd position. Dano looks like he's going to come in 4th. He's 13 seconds behind and 11 seconds ahead, so Dano and the Renault's going to take home 4th, I believe. Mackie is going to take home 5th. And the McLaren and Leon, who's back there, revving his engine. So yeah, Mackie takes 5th. Hunter's going to take 6th in the Red Bull. Good
I
point score
can't
for
wait to
Red
hear
Bull
what Stuart's
currently.
going to say about this.
Neither can I, to be honest. It's gonna be a good one. Meanwhile, Hunted. So Red Bull scored a good haul of points today. Third and 6th. That's going to be, I think, 21 points. On 6th is 8. 6th is 8, and wait, hold on. 15.
Third's 15.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, so that's 24, I believe. Oh, don't
That's
bin it!
hunted.
Jesus.
Very near the wall. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure Leon was on thin ice already, so this Georgia report will be a very interesting read for the drivers.
Yep. And there we have it. The Racing Point driver. Again. I'll say it again.
8 wins now.
Again.
On the top 7 of the podium. Does this guy never stop winning? But yeah, he's just going to do his championship hopes pretty good if he continues that run of success. Right, let's quickly screenshot the results. We'll get the leaders in. Finally, I can do podium interviews. Yay! Finally.
And everyone except Podium got a penalty.
I can interview Libby.
Hey, we got 2 Scotsmen.
We'll have 3 in
It's
a
a very
minute.
quick running from Easton.
Yeah, he's been waiting. He's like, he's can join second. It works. Yeah. Alright, just gonna wait for Luigi to join the party, and then we'll get we're on with the podium interviews. Is Luigi gonna join, or is he just gonna be awkward? Come on, Luggy. You got a podium. Join the pie. Why has he invited me? Luggy, you div. You're not supposed to
There
invite
we
me.
go.
Alright, anyway, third position. Yeah, we'll go to, I've completely screwed that up. Third position, yeah, in the race, it was Luggy, or Luigi, how I like to call him. But yeah, I don't know where you started, mate, but I think it was not the highest position, because you retired because of the qualifying thing. But I mean, talk us through that race for you. It looked like a pretty tough one. You had a bit of damage. I believe seeing you had damage, but probably your teammate who's a terrible driver. Wait, what? But yeah, that was a good race.
Yeah,
from you.
man. Well, yeah, thanks, man. I mean, it was pretty tricky.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, obviously with the qualifying,
Has everyone ticked the box?
Yeah.
I've ticked the box. Yeah.
Okay. I was panicking.
All right, cool. Yeah. So in qualifying, basically, I didn't notice that it was a short quali we were doing. So basically, I retired, and to be honest, the restart of the lobby was my saving grace because my softs, for lack of a better word, were completely wrecked. So
Yeah.
I kind of got to the fact that I got to start on new tires kind of saved me, and obviously that was just luck more than anything else. But
the
yeah,
softs
started in
aren't- to
fifth.
be honest, mate, the softs aren't the best at the start.
Turn one was absolute chaos. I went up the
Yeah,
inside.
it was.
I'm not sure. I was trying to keep my eye on what was happening with Easton and everything else, but I wasn't sure if we made contact or whatever. I never got any warnings and I never got any damage, so I managed to end the race without actually flipping any walls or dinging my wings. So I was kind of happy in that respect. But yeah, third, I'll take it.
Third, your token, but you didn't deserve it. Wait, what? Right, yeah, anyway, GG, mate, you did well. So, yeah, congratulations on third position. But yeah, we'll move on to second place. AMS Easton, I mean, yeah, you... Were you on pole, or was it Assassin?
Second.
Assassin was pole.
Okay, I needed to make sure. But yeah, you started second. I mean, you got spun at the start, which is a bit unfortunate. But you clawed back. You clawed your way back up the field up to the lead, and then of course Luggy pitted from the lead, and you retained it. And then Podium caught up to you in the laps, as he always bloody does, because he's bloody consistent. He is. Like, he needs to bugger off one day and let you actually have one for once. But yeah. It was a good race from your part, apart from the start. But yeah, how was it? Apart from all
Yeah,
the others.
it was fun. I'm really annoyed at Podium for taking my fastest lap on the last lap. I worked so hard for that. It was just too quick. I don't know why it was placed at the back of the grid. I don't know why it was placed at the back of the grid, because me and him had a good battle at one point. I think it was the lap before I pitted for set of softs. We were side by side through the first part of the second sector.
Yeah,
And-
I saw that. Yeah, sorry, pushed you a bit wide. I think on one of the corners.
Yeah, I think we done it to each other. And it was the lap after we came out in softs. He pushed me off back. He got revenge on me because I did it to him. I don't know who hit me, but I don't know if it was Podium. Was it you who hit me in turn one? It's because you paid for front wing damage, or was it Brett?
No,
It was Luggy that hit you.
No, look, I got it from behind.
Wait, was this turn one lap one?
Yeah, turn one lap one.
Yeah, it was Luggy.
No, he didn't touch me.
I never got any warnings for that.
Whatever then, it doesn't
No, you're
matter.
supposed to go along with it.
It was a fun race.
Oh, okay. Right, it was Dread apparently that hit you, Easton, so
Oh, was it? Oh, cool.
one of your fellow AMS boys.
Yeah, literally turned once I spun round, I just saw his tyre on top of his car and him in the middle of the track. I was like, what happened to him? But yeah, I
Right,
made a couple
anyway.
of dive bombs, but it was fun.
Yeah. Yeah, but anyway, GG on your second place. Well deserved, apart from, I mean, good drive from the back of the grid. But anyway, we'll move on to the winner again.
Again.
Oh my god, I just screwed up.
What throat?
Right, we'll move on to the winner. I'll do that again. Again. Onto the podium. I mean, how did you do that? Started from the grid. Apparently, you had a quali ban according to CG Gibby in chat, who wrote a fabulous song. But yeah, I mean, started from the back. We were a bit confused why you were at the back. I mean, I never knew you had a quali ban. If you did, but yeah, it was a good drive from the back of the grid up to get to the win.
Yeah, neither did I. I had no idea I had a quali ban, and I'd already done the lap, and then Mackie messaged me, and I was like, oh, sorry, I had no idea, sort of thing. I don't know why, but it's a bit of a joke, I think. But we move on, and yeah, starting from the back, I was like, fair enough, I've got a quali ban, yeah, shove me to the back, it's fine. But then in turn one, I don't know what happened in front. There was like 3 cars all spun round, and I tried my hardest to hit the brakes, but obviously there was nowhere for me to go. I don't know what happened with those guys in front, so I had wing damaged instantly. I had to pit, and then it was just a case of just push as hard as I possibly could from there. There's a few strategy changes and whatnot throughout that. But obviously massive thanks to Gibby again, kept me in the zone, taught me through the whole race, got the strategy right, so massive thanks to him. And then obviously it was a really good battle with Easton. I do agree with him. He gave a bit to me in that first one, pushed me a little bit wide. I gave a little bit back, so I think that's all fair. It was a good hard racing without putting one another in the wall. But I knew I had to cover when he went for the softs. I knew I wanted fastest lap, and I had to cover that, so that's why I pitted fastest lap. It was a really good drive to come back through the field, especially I think I was probably 30 seconds off the lead after lap 1. So
Yeah, it was good to watch your recovery, just passing every car that was available. I mean, even though we had 9 drivers, 10 even, it was still pretty challenging.
yeah, I was just in the zone after that, being put to the back of the grid. So I just wanted to make up for it.
Yeah. So yeah, congratulations on the win. Your championship's probably going to
Cheers.
be a pretty healthy lead at this point. I haven't seen it, but I can imagine it looks pretty good. So yeah.
I think it's only a couple of points because Easton had the lead of the championship 2 races ago. So
Oh.
Yeah, and then basically I bottled it early.
Okay. Right. Wait, what's the next track? It's Russia, I believe, is it not?
Yeah, man.
You Jamaican?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Right. Anyway,
Saga,
all
you
of
did, man.
Go on, T-Man, go down, brother.
Just shush.
Well, don't get that reference.
I need to do this. Doing my job. It's in my job. It's in my job. Right, Luggy, what do you think of Russia? Is that one of the tracks you think you're going to be good at, or are you going to bin it in a wall?
Well, if I didn't bid in a wall in Singapore and came third, anything could happen, mate.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down to F3 and put you in a wall. Awesome. Right, Easton, what do you think about Russia? Well, yeah, Russia. That.
I know what.
Straight up. Podium, what do you think?
Yeah.
You're probably going to win again because you always do.
It's a very boring circuit, so I'm not looking forward to it.
But again, either I'll just dive bomb podium and just take him straight out, and then it'll make the race interesting.
I mean, should you have really said
Then
that?
maybe you'll
on
get
stream?
a quality ban for
No,
quality
I
ban.
was kidding. No, I was kidding. No, I was kidding. Obviously, I wouldn't do that. I'm not a psychopath.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right, anyway, Jedi, is there anything you would like to add?
Podium, he's the man. He won the race with a quali ban. I had to do that.
Why?
Whilst he was here, I had to do that.
Oh my god. Even said we're going to stop. Oh, okay. Right.
Yes, we said we were going to stop, but the opportunity, I just could not do it.
Right, I think I'm going to wrap this up now. So, this, ladies and gentlemen, I've still got 9 viewers actually, so it's pretty surprising. So, I appreciate the 9 viewers that we have watching the stream tonight. It's been a pleasure commentating for you, as Jedi has also probably had fun commentating, I guess, because they can actually hear you this time.
Yay!
You sound like a little kid. You sound like you. Good deal.
Oh, thanks.